So I'm back at the hospital here. The ambulance came and picked me up. It's day 421 and day 22 of the recovery since the 65-day mega hunger streak. I got my goodies back. So if I have to sit here for another 18 hours, I'm ready. The ambulance came. Well, I called 811. I said my hand is still numb. Like, it's been 3 weeks, my hand's still numb. So I'm worried it's permanent nerve damage, but they said that's serious. Call the ambulance, so I did. The ambulance came and said that they had to do a heart test. They did, and they said there was an anomaly in my heart from electrolytes, which is what refeeding syndrome is. It was exactly what I was worried about. So they said, yeah, you're gonna go in, not just for your hand, but for your heart potentially. So I took a picture of that, and I found a really big complaint against this hospital. I had AI make up a 54-page complaint. And I found all the agencies, all 21 agencies that are involved in this complaint process. And the best you can get is an apology that absolves them from being sued in court. So they win in every possible way. So I'm back here and they're treating me a little bit better already. You can see that, like, I'm not fully recovering. Something's going on. I'm sweating all day long, like when they came picking me up, I was sweating. And it's cold down in my basement, so. But we got about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks till the hunger strike starts again on August 7th is the day I'm picking. It's probably not enough time to recover, but I'm not supposed to fully recover anyway. Good news though, is that hopefully they get me an MRI scan so I know what's going on, and also on my heart. But good news is that one of the biggest Hegel scholars in the world is interested in helping start God's government, or the wise government. And I also checked my views today because somebody's like, oh, what are you doing? Your hunger strikes aren't working. It's like the only thing that's working. We've like grown our people by like 1,000% and reduced costs by like 10,000%. And I just calculated my views across Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, and it's over 500,000 over in 1 year. In 1 year, I got 500 to 533,000 views. And that's without trying to really get a big audience, because we're being shadow banned. I went viral 5 times now with this latest Facebook post. I got 600 comments, and it was, if I could have paid attention to it, I could have kept it going. But I had to go to the hospital. Like right when it was blowing up, I was going to the hospital to survive, and we were trying to get the last minute blessings and getting all these people in this room so I could get some food, right? So here I am, back in the hospital, hopefully for the last time. They're gonna do a blood test because I ran out of their medicines, their sodium phosphate today, which was supposed to keep, like, sodium phosphate is what your blood uses to mark the cells that need food, like the starved cells, to heal them. And so, like, when you're starved, your body depletes of thiamine, this B1, really fast. And it creates something called refeeding syndrome, which, as you know from my other videos, they swole my brain because it was pulling out of my brain because there's none in my blood. They were supposed to give it to me first in my blood so that my cells didn't drain my brain, and they caused my brain to swell. And I got double vision for like 15 hours, and I thought, oh my gosh, they've given me permanent brain damage. That's how extreme this hunger strike was. Luckily, I got them to give me thiamine. I was like yelling at them, not yelling, but I was saying, I want the thiamine now. Give it to me, give it, and they came with a syringe and did it. So I think that saved me, because if I would have went another day like that, who knows what kind of brain damage would have happened. So I only got fuzzy vision now. And hopefully these blood tests show that my blood is stable, but according to my heart already in an ambulance, they're saying that something is already up. So good thing I kind of came in. So yeah, today was the last day of the sodium phosphate that I had prescribed for 2 weeks. And to be honest, it feels like no time has passed at all. Like some kind of weird time warp thing is going on. It feels like I was in the hospital just yesterday. Anyway, I'm back here, so wish me luck. I got my laptop plugged in right here. So we're on recording 801. Can you believe that? Over 600 hours of people watching this content in a year. It's not great, but it means 2 full hours of people watching this stuff every day, every single day of the year. 2 hours. That's pretty good, right? If there's 600 and almost 700 hours, that's almost 2 hours every single day that people are learning the true wise way. But much more work to be done. And if you want to help out, you definitely can. And also to Jubilee, who's been talking to me. Kind of, she's trying to give some ideas and it's making it interesting. So I think that's it for now. So I'll get back to talking about the core soon. Oh yeah, and the software. We had a big meeting today, and we had 23 people show up that are called golden throw. Oh shoot! Can't hear that. Okay. Yeah, oh my gosh, come on. What was I just saying? Okay, well, Jubilee, it's gonna get interesting. And the software. We had 23 golden volunteers come today that are going to invite more of their friends for next week, because we showed them the software updates of like God's government platforming and like how it makes it fair world spirit. And they all stayed for over almost, I ended it early, over an hour and a half. It's hard to get people to stay for more than an hour on anything. Never mind, these people were not being paid either. And a lot of people are criticizing me, saying, you're getting paid, you're paying them, it's not real, and it does hurt me when I have to pay people to come and help. But these people aren't. And we had 23. So it's growing, and they love the updates, and they're going to invite their friends. Because we told them, like, just today, this week, I read an article saying that JP Morgan Chase, which is one of the biggest banks in North America, just smashed its all-time highest quarterly profits, not yearly profits, quarterly, which means in 3 months they made $21.5 billion. That's their all-time best. Meanwhile, cost of living is high and wealth concentration is increasing while the poor and the middle class are being drained. This is happening for real, guys. And there's an AI forecaster that I just saw on Diary of a CEO. And he was saying that he made predictions back in 2021 that are coming true now. And he says 2027 is probably when it's all going to happen. He said there's a 70% likelihood that this is going to end very badly for humanity, all of humanity. This is the main one of the main forecasters they hired at OpenAI in 2021 that left. So when those guys are saying that the data is supporting their predictions, that means we need to get our butt in gear, you guys, right? Claude Mythos is quoting itself 100% right now. It's so smart. We're not smart enough to test it anymore. Okay, we'll see on the next calls. Keep submitting. Okay.